Listening to descriptions about trends. In jotting down notes, you may sometimes hear the descriptions about the changes of the trends. 關於趨勢的變化說明。Listening to descriptions about trends on the increase. The number of packs sold has increased to 100 per month. 第二個 example 就係The number of packs sold has increased from 50 to 100 per month. 第三個 example 就係The number of packs sold has increased by 50 per month. 咁要留意嘅呢係我哋要注意增加嘅量嘅。咁increase to 100呢係上升到100啦。咁 increase from 50 to 100呢就係上升由50去到100嘅，咁而 increase by 50呢，就係增加咗50啫，就冇講佢實際嘅數量係幾多。咁就到 on the decrease 啦。咁第一個 example 呢，就係 This summer's rainfall has decreased。第二個 example 呢，就係 This summer's rainfall has decreased to 400 millimeters。第三個 example 呢，就係 When compared to last summer, this summer's rainfall has decreased by 400 millimeters。咁仲有呢 millimeters 就係等於 liters per square meter。好，咁就到 no change 啦。咁第一個 example 呢，就係 The population has not changed for the last 10 years in the village。咁第二個 example 呢，就係 The population has remained the same for the last 10 years in the village。咁第三個 example 呢，就係 The population has remained stable for the last 10 years in the village。第四個 example 呢，就係 There has been no change to the population for 10 years。咁呢四個 example 我 underline 咗嘅字呢，都係代表 no change 嘅意思嘅。Using adjectives and adverbs to describe trends。咁首先你可以 using adjectives before nouns，例如 There was a dramatic fall in profits last year。咁第二個可以用呢，就係 using adverbs before verbs。Sales fell sharply after summer。咁亦都有 other examples 嘅。第一個係 fluctuated mildly， 輕微波動。第二個係 rose steadily， 穩中有升。第三個係 a sharp increase， 急劇增加。第四個呢係 dropped slightly， 小幅回落。第五個呢係 reached a peak， 達高峰。咁最後一個呢就係 a sudden and dramatic fall， 突然大幅下降。咁我哋就可以做下練習先啦。咁 Task 1 Complete the following descriptions using the words given below to describe the trend of China's paper exports to Japan as accurately as possible。咁大家可以做一陣先。好，咁我而家開估答案啦。咁如果大家未做完咧，可以 pause 咗佢，咁做完先再 play 翻都冇問題嘅。咁個答案呢就係In 1997, the export figures stood at renminbi 40 million. There was a sharp increase between 1997 and 1999, when figures reached renminbi 80 million. This was followed by a sharp decrease between 1999 and 2000, when China paper exports to Japan dropped to renminbi 40 million. The export figure rose slightly between 2000 and 2001 when exports hit the renminbi 50 million mark, but it fell again to renminbi 40 million in 2002. Between 2002 and 2005, there was a dramatic rise in exports of paper to Japan, reached a peak of renminbi 130 million in 2005 before falling again to under renminbi 100 million in 2007.
咁我哋而家可以開始做下啲練習先啦。
Part 2. You are doing a book report on a book called Fantastic Prison Escapes. Listen to Tony, the radio host, interviewing the author Sheila Boxer, and answer the questions. The interview will be played twice. Do as much as you can the first time and answer all questions the second time. You now have 30 seconds to read the questions. The listening will begin now. Good morning. On today's show, we have lots of interesting segments. Joni is going to be baking a fabulous birthday cake. We will also learn about how to decorate a bedroom with the latest furniture. To start the show, we have a special guest. Famous author Sheila Boxer. Her latest book is a work of non-fiction detailing prison escapes over the last 100 years. Good morning and welcome, Sheila.
Good morning, Tony.
So, Sheila, you normally write fiction, murder mystery and the occasional romance. What prompted you to write Fantastic Prison Escapes?
I was inspired by a film script which was based on a real wartime escape.
Really? Tell us about that escape.
Well, the prisoners of war dig 2 tunnels that they use to escape. At the end of the film is a scene where the hero jumps over a high barbed wire fence on a motorcycle to escape.
Wow! Is that what really happened?
No, that part was just used to make the film more exciting.
So, what are some of the escapes that you mention in your book?
Well, some happened during the Second World War. For example, in Australia, over 500 Japanese prisoners escaped on one day.
Wow! That is a huge number. Have there been any more recent ones where large numbers of prisoners escaped?
Oh, yes. Recently in Afghanistan, 475 prisoners broke out of a prison there. They also dug tunnels.
How was it possible that so many people could escape from a prison at one time?
Well, people think that they had help. Some prison guards were suspected of assisting with the escape.
Are there any unusual escapes?
Oh, yes, there are some very interesting ones. In one attempt in America, the prisoner's girlfriend hijacked a helicopter and forced it to land in the prison yard where the prisoner was waiting. They took off and were on the run for about 2 weeks before they were caught.
That is so hard to believe.
Most of these unusual escapes have been successful, but the prisoners have always been caught afterwards. One prisoner actually used a can opener to cut the roof and broke free. Another prisoner lost weight and smeared himself with butter and squeezed through the bars.
It's amazing what people will do. Now we will take a short break and be back in a moment with... Now listen to the interview again. Good morning. On today's show,
大家可以對下答案睇下啱唔啱啦。